Hi and welcome to my Genshin account tour after 1 year of playing. As you can see, I started playing a year ago in May, and I thought it would be a cool idea to take a look back and show you everything I did on this account in 1 year of playing. Miko right here and Yoimiya right here and this very disgusting Skyward Pride are not a part of this because I pulled all of these, like Miko, Yoimiya, and this weapon, during July or June of 2023. And I want to just talk about the year of playing. So I just want to talk about May to May. So first things I'm going to say is I am an Itto main, and a Zhongli main, and kind of an Alhaitham main. But I really love my Geo characters. It's my whole passion. I love them so much. I do purchase Welkin, as you can see. And I do purchase every single battle pass. I haven't purchased this one yet, but I will get it. I get all the battle passes, the lower tiers, this one. I'm definitely not FTP, and I'm not a whale either, but I would consider myself a dolphin when it really matters to me. Like, for example, when it comes to weapons, I'm gonna say right away, I am really freaking unlucky. Like, I usually have to go to the full path. Like, for example, Red Horn here, I dropped a lot of money on this because I cared about it and I really wanted this weapon. Same goes for Thundering Pulse because I wanted it for Child. So I am a dolphin when I really care about it. But other than that, I don't spend money on every single character in the game. As you can see, I don't collect every single character. I just pull for characters I like, or if I like someone's gameplay, or if I think they're a good support. Like, for example, not the biggest fan of Nahida. Like, I think she's cute, but I wouldn't need to have her. But since she's just like such a good support, I just pulled for her. Okay, so first things first is probably the Abyss. I've been lazy with Abyss lately. This round I did 36 star, but I don't 36 star every single one. These were the ones with the consecrated beasts. Like, I could not be bothered. But yeah, usually I try the 36 star. As you can see, I had a very good streak here. But if it's too hard, I don't really care that much. As far as exploring goes, I love exploring. It's probably my favorite part of the game. I really enjoy it, so most of my maps are 100% except for Mondstadt. Mondstadt doesn't give you many primo gems, so I just never finished it, never bothered. But other than that, I think everything is 100%. Sumeru especially, I had so much fun exploring Sumeru. I know a lot of people complained that the map was too big, but I just had so much fun. So, and Inazuma as well. When it comes to these maps, I don't think they're 100%. Yeah, Enkanomiya is like almost there. The Chasm is also almost there. So as far as inventory goes, these are the weapons. As I've mentioned, my history with weapons is like pretty horrible. I'm maybe gonna take my time to actually like write down the paths with these weapons because I know I am like so unlucky on all of them. Like, I can tell you Thundering Pulse was probably the most painful for me, and Red Horn, and Homa was the only weapon I won on my first try. Like, other than that, everything here has just been horrible. As far as battle pass weapons go, I usually just go for Serpent Spine because Red Horn is the only good claymore I have. This is a piece of garbage. I don't think any 4-star weapon here is particularly interesting, so we're gonna move on. Artifacts are nothing special. Lately, I've just been trying to farm a good husk for my Itto because his set is horrible. And then these are like other items I have. I am going really fucking short on EXP. Food, I mean, whatever. Some billets, I've gathered some. I am horrible with resin management. And that's about it. Achievements, I try to get as many achievements as I can. So like most of these are 100% except for the ridiculous ones. Like the fishing. Like, I cannot be bothered to do this. This is horrible. We all can agree on hating that. This, I'm getting there. I'm kind of working on the unusual hilichurl, but this is also annoying as hell. So that's that for achievements. And I think the most interesting part and the best one is to take a look at my characters. I don't really build these. I think Kaya here. Yeah, Sarah. Sarah is like my last one I use from these. Like, Kaching and everyone else I don't use at all. I'm gonna start with Ito, because he's my main and he's the best character ever in my eyes. That's actually a lie. Zhongli is my favorite character. Like, Zhongli is just a whole another level of love for me. Okay, but we're gonna talk about Ito first. So, Ito was actually my first limited 5-star, and he's been my main ever since. His build right now sucks. I know it, okay, I realize it. The thing is, if we take a look at freaking Husk, look at the elemental mastery. I fucking roll. Yeah, you can see it here. EM, 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 EM. Like, I just can't rid of elemental mastery on Husk, and it's so annoying. So I've been farming this domain lately. This whole thing upsets me so much. Of course, he runs Red Horn. I'm gonna very quickly go through these artifacts because they suck, and I'm trying to get better ones for him. It's just a very, very complicated journey. He's C1. I was very lucky on his banner. Honestly, as I should be, because this weapon was horrible. And then I got his C1 very early, won the 50-50. That was beautiful. He's, of course, triple crowned. He's my baby. I love him so much. My ultimate goal is to get Ito to C6, honestly. Like, I don't plan on pulling any C6 character in this game except for him. So this is like my little goal. I wanna pull for like 1 or 2 constellations every banner of his until I eventually get to C6. That's my goal with Ito, my main character and one of my favorite characters. Okay, next up is my beloved, my actual favorite character in the game. I just love Zhongli's lore so much, and I could make a whole ass 2-hour video talking about Zhongli, but I won't be doing it right now. I will just show you his build. Honestly, I'm quite proud of it, and I would usually run him in a double pyro team. So this is usually his build and how I like to run him. Crit ratio, pretty nice, and he still manages to have pretty nice HP for that shield. You know, I am running double HP artifacts on him. The thing with Zhongli is I was always so lucky whenever it came to anything related to him. Like, I got him super early, and I won my paths, this annoying stupid system, on Homa for him, for specifically him. So that's really freaking cool. He's just such a comfort character, you know. Build really quickly. Yeah, as I said, I'm running double HP on him. This HP goblet is very nice. And crit rate mask. C0 currently, my goal would be C2, just for comfort. One day, maybe. And he's double crowned. And I'm actually working on his 3rd crown. I just used all of this material on Xingqiu recently, so we will get there. Yeah, and I am actually going to skip a little bit now, and I'm going to show you Alhaitham, because Ito, Zhongli, and Alhaitham are my most invested characters and my favorite to play, actually, so I feel like it's only right to show him now. His signature weapon was also very freaking painful. I hated every second of that pulling session. 4-piece gilded. C0 because I got freaking Chi-Chi on his rerun and I was just done. So for now he's C0, triple crowned. Yeah, and his overall stats look like this. Crit ratio, you know, some ER, dendro damage bonus, 300 EM, and pretty low attack, but with him that's completely okay. Keep in mind I run him with Nahida right here. And if Nahida runs full EM, then my Alhaitham will have around 700 elemental mastery. His build is also actually kind of work in progress. Like, I don't love his pieces. I especially don't like this elemental mastery sense. Next one is Kazuha. I actually didn't want Kazuha. I was just wishing for whatever reason, and I ended up getting his C1. His C1 was like 6 pity or something. And I won both 50-50s on him. And I'm not complaining, but I do kind of regret it because I would much rather have a different character on C1 rather than Kazuha. But like, it happened, you know, it's cool, whatever. I'm currently running him on full EM, so his stats are not interesting at all. He's running Cyphos, full Verdescent, C1 as I mentioned, and his talents are all on 7. This is his full EM build. I honestly enjoy running him on crit. I would be running him on Jade Cutter, but Kaya just got a skin. So like I just gave it to Kaya and I play Kaya now, but usually I would run Kazuha on crit build. Then we have Raiden. I just love her so much. She's just amazing. Her build looks like this. Keep in mind, I'm running her on the catch, so she gets 12 crit rate added to these two numbers. 260 ER and 1.7 attack. I'm actually very proud of her build. Like, considering the fact that I'm running the catch, I think she would be absolutely cracked with her signature weapon. So that's something I want to get for her in the future. She's C0, but of course I want to get her C2 one day because Raiden's C2 is just insane. And she's double crowned. Very quick overview of the artifacts. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with her artifacts. I think her stuff looks pretty nice. So, Child was a character I spent the most money on. I spent like $400 on him, and the worst part is he's C-freaking-0 and not even on his signature weapon. Because the thing is, Polar Star was running with Miko's weapon, and I really didn't want Miko's weapon at that time. So I pulled for Thundering Pulse for him because Thundering Pulse was running with Nahida's weapon, and I was more okay with getting Nahida's weapon in case I lose the 50-50. I lost my 50-50 to Nahida's weapon first, full pity. Then I got Skyward Spine, Spine. Full pity, and then I got Thundering Pulse, full pity, and I am counting this into my child funds because I didn't have Yoimiya back then, and I didn't even plan to get Yoimiya ever back then. I was just getting this for child, and then I was super fucking unlucky on child. Like, he was my worst pulling session ever. I got Kaching on like 80 pity, then he was close to 80 pity as well, and then I kept on pulling. I was like, maybe it's gonna turn around on me, you know? It didn't. I got Jean on full pity again and never got to his C1 even. So, like, he's the character I spent the most money on so far. But you wouldn't even be able to tell. Like, he's fucking Z0 without his signature weapon, and I'm so mad about that. So, we're gonna move on, and I'm just gonna show you his freaking build. Crit ratio, not too shabby. 0 ER, that sucks, but whatever. Thundering Pulse, I am planning to get Polar Star for him. C0, and he's triple crowned, although this bitch doesn't deserve it at all. Here you go, his build is not that good, I believe. He has very good sands, but it's an off piece. So, this is how he looks right now. His build is like still a work in the progress, and I'll work on him more once I get Polar Star. Not right now. My baby. His build is not the best. I don't play him on full EM because I just don't play Bloom. I play him on Hyper Bloom, and honestly, he's quite decent. Like, he hits pretty hard with his E. This is his crit ratio, but this is just his build that I, like, run normally. If I were to actually, like, play him, I would probably give him Red Horn, and I would switch artifacts around so that he has full gilded. So he's more focused on attack and some EM. As I've mentioned, I play him in Hyper Bloom. Serpent Spine, R5, I got this weapon for him. No regrets. C2 only because this bitch didn't want to come home, and I got my first copy of Kave on like 70 pity or something. I was kind of unlucky with him. And his talents are all on 9. I planned to triple crown him. You can see I like farmed like crazy. But I didn't have the Mora actually at that time. Triple crowning Kave video, maybe incoming, I don't know. Anyways, I love him so much. I think his design is so beautiful. He just looks so good. He's such a great character. I love him. Diluc is kind of built. He runs Serpent Spine on R2, but again, if I really wanted to like play him, I would give him Red Horn. 4-piece Crimson, which I got very recently actually. C0 because the thing with Diluc is he was kind of the only standard character I wanted. Like, now I also kind of really want Dia, but back then Diluc was the only standard character I wanted, and he wouldn't come home for an entire freaking year. So that was horrible. I even used money on the standard banner, which is something I'm so ashamed of. But I did because I just always wanted Diluc so badly. And then after almost a year of playing, I finally got him, and now I never use him. So that's great. Talents, all are 8. I don't farm the Crimson Witch. I just get it from Strongbox, so whatever I end up with, I honestly just slap on him. And he works. Then we have Ganyu, and yeah, she's not built, so give me a second. Yeah, she isn't built at all, because I am using her stuff on Kaya. There you go. Normally I run her on full Blizzard. She is C0, her talents are 977, and she has Amos on R2. I actually got both of these copies off of standard, so that's pretty nice. I don't really play her much, but I do love her gameplay. I actually really enjoy her gameplay compared to Yoimiya, because you just like click with Yoimiya. It's not very engaging, but with Ganyu you actually get some archer gameplay, so I enjoy that. I like her. This is her build on full Blizzard. I used to run her in Wanderers also. Yeah, this is the build I run on her now if I wanna like just randomly use her. Mainly because Gaia just has her stuff. We're not gonna talk about Miko, because as I mentioned, I got her after the 1 year mark. But Miko's here, Yoimiya's also here. I have kind of highly invested Cookie. She has her talents on 12, because she's again one of my favorite characters. I absolutely love her. I love her with Ito so much. And actually, today, while I'm recording this, it's the day of her birthday. So there you go, she's so cool, I love her so much. Running full EM on her. When she's in team with both Alhaitham and Nahida, her elemental mastery gets boosted, so she's over 1k. And since her talent is pretty high, she also heals really nicely. We can take a look here if I just hit her skill. She heals for 3k, which is nice for the fact that she's running full EM. You know, you have to keep that in mind, that she's actually full EM, not an HP build right now. So she's really good. Yeah, Constellation 6, and she's just running full EM, so there's nothing to show here really. Next is Benny. I very recently gave him his well-deserved crown. There is nothing to show on Benny, honestly. He's just whatever. I just use him for his heal and for his burst support. So it's Benny. Next up, I have Sino. This is kind of the build I would normally run on him. The thing is, I don't use Sino ever. I'm gonna be completely honest, I really regret pulling for him. I just got him because I love his animations so much. I think he has one of the coolest animations in the entire game when it comes to his burst, and even this like idol. Hell yeah, that's so cool. But I don't use him. I don't really love his playstyle. I don't love the way his burst works. This would be the build I would run on him. I run Primordial Jade Spear on him. And the thing is, it doesn't give you that much crit rate, so I would go either Deathmatch or the Jade Spear. So I just try to get attack for the Jade Spear, because he's running that weapon. I use attack sands on him. Otherwise, I would go EM. T0, and his talents are actually pretty high. I thought his talents were lower, so he's like kinda invested, but I still don't enjoy his playstyle much. Then we have Nahida. As I mentioned, I just got her for Alhaitham basically. I have zero regrets because she's great. She's really good. Right now I kinda have her like in a hybrid-ish build. She gains 24% crit rate, so basically she has like around 65 something. Full Deepwood, C0, and her talents are all on 8. I either run her in this build, or I just simply slap full EM on her. This way she's got over 1k EM, and she's more of a support. Signature weapon, as I've mentioned, because this was on Thundering Pulse banner, unfortunately. Xingqiu, I just simply run on Sack. Full emblem, C4. I actually can get constellations of this dude. Talents are both on 9. He's pretty invested. I basically run him in my main team with Alhaitham, so... Shangling, I'm not gonna build Shangling probably, because her build is just like so straightforward. I would just give her the catch, full peace emblem on her, probably grab like Raiden's set, honestly. I do use Xiangling obviously because she's just really good with Child. She's pretty invested as well. I don't use Traveler, he's just leveled, but I don't use him ever. And then Kaya is a character that I've been using now because he got this beautiful, beautiful skin. So this is my Kaya. I think he's actually pretty nice on Jade Cutter. 2-piece, C0 unfortunately, and all of his, well actually not all of them. 2 of the more important talents are both on 7. Gonna quickly show you his artifacts. There you go. And Sarah, if I were to use her, I would give her one of these weapons. I would actually like to get the Skyward bow for her, but that's the only Skyward I can't get. And I think I would just take Xingqiu's stuff and put her in full emblem. She's C6 and these are her talents. However, I actually prefer her with Thundering Pulse just for the crit damage, plus it actually looks really nice on her. So this would be her build if I were to run her with Raiden. And then all of these other characters I actually don't use like ever, so we're not gonna check their builds. They're probably not even built. I actually do use Goro, obviously, and his build isn't very good. He's C6. These are his talents. He's running Fav. He's just built on a fuck ton of energy recharge, just so that he supports Ito, basically. I do actually have some resin to spend. Might as well take you with me and show you the main teams. So this is my Ito team. Just dropping Zhongli's shield, dropping Goro, Benny, Zhongli really quickly. Nice. And Ito. I have no idea how much he hit there because you couldn't see. That's great. Goro again. Zhongli. Beautiful, thank you. Ito. Beautiful, thank you. Okay. Where is the dude? Yeah. Of course I'm gonna get fucking... Oh my... Okay, whatever. Okay, now for my main Hyperbloom team. I'm sure you guys are actually very familiar with this team. So this is probably my strongest team. Who goes with Nahida. We go Cookie. Go Xingqiu. And I'll hate them. They're actually ridiculously good. I love this team. Defense, really in the wrong domain. You guys are probably again very familiar with the international. Yeah, I just gave Xiangling Raiden's stuff. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's okay, it's okay, it's alright, it's not alright. Jesus, it's so annoying without Zhongli, like, I swear. No! Well, okay, hopefully I won't freaking mess it up. No! Motherfucker, well... Okay, Benny. Burst. E. Xiangling. E. Kazu! No. It's so annoying. Child, please crit. Thank you so much, that was great. And now we just kill this one because... Well... and now he doesn't have his E. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, yay, another one. Okay, good. Well, as far as characters I would like to get goes, I would like myself Baiju in the future. I would like to get Dia on standard. I would like Yelan actually. And I would love me a Shenhe. Now, I am never planning to pull on Ayaka, but Shenhe is one of my favorite characters in the game. And I love her so much. And her design, her lore, her personality, her attacks, everything. So I want myself Shenhe. Once she gets a rerun, I'm definitely getting her. I would like Albedo for my Geo teams, but he's not really a need for me, and that's about it. And I think that's really about it for now. After all, you're gonna be seeing this account on this channel quite a bit, so thank you so much for watching. Let me know any thoughts you might have, and have a lovely, lovely day. And bye for now. Come here.